back from another session on the Kittridge matter.
Suppose everybody's demanding action.
Yes, they're all on pins and needles since they learned the true value of the doctor's invention.
Well, a submarine engine that enables underwater travel with bigger and faster ships in the present day surface craft is something to get excited about.
It's too bad Kittridge's anxiety for secrecy let him distribute the various parts to different manufacturers. So, yes, Miss Buckley.
Captain Blair phoned long distance while you were out, Mr. Weatherby.
Something important?
He suspects an attempt is being made to rescue one of the mysterious Mr. M's men whom the police are holding.
Track? How's M expect to do it?
The Waldron attorney, Mr. Weatherby, is being used as a go-between. But Grant Farrell is turning the situation into a trap for Mr. M at the Weatherby home.
You can't imagine how nervous and upset I've been since receiving M's threat. What can he hope to accomplish by bringing Shrek here?
His release. You're not worried, are you, boys?
With all the guards posted around, M will never dare to come here.
The police will tell you they haven't been able to stop him yet.
This time we will.
I doubt it. You got a match?
Here's a light.
Oh! Don't move, Shrek. Watch him, Kirby. What happened to him, Grant? Dart from that cigarette lighter hit him in the neck.
I'll phone for an ambulance.
Any word from Dungeon and Shrek?
Not yet. I'm afraid we took a long chance that Kirby Walsh, even under the influence of Hypnotreme, would be able to carry out the plan.
How is he, Grant?
That's hard to tell. He doesn't seem any worse than when he was first hit with a dart. Someone must have switched this lighter with one Weatherby had.
You can't blame that on me.
All right, get him up, Farrell. You too, Walsh. Climb on the stretcher, Shrek. They're going to pass us through the police, Kirby. You're staying here, Farrell. Turn around. Nice work, Kirby. I'll get back in there to Farrell and see that he doesn't follow me.
Okay.
Kirby, call out an ambulance!
Stay where you are, Grant.
Take it easy, Grant. Bullet wound can be mighty serious.
Yes, this one was. For the cigarette lighter.
I can't understand what possessed Lieutenant Walsh to fire a shot at...
Kirby, where is he?
He beat it in the car. I'll put out a general alarm.
No, wait. You get Weatherby to a hospital. I'll take care of Kirby. I have a theory about him concerning the mysterious Mr. M.
Right.
Yes? Speaking.
This is Shrek. The whole deal came off without any trouble. And Walsh was a big help. We made it look good, so he's still in the clear with the police.
Good. Shrek says Walsh is okay with the police. I'll contact him.
It's very convenient contacting Kirby Walsh with the electronic ear we adapted from Dr. Kittridge's invention.
Police would never think of looking for a radio receiver small enough to be concealed in the human ear. Kirby Walsh. Kirby Walsh, you did an excellent job in the handling of the Weatherby affair. Now you will forget everything you have done. Act completely normal. Go about your duties. I repeat, be perfectly natural, so that there will be no suspicion of you by the police or Grant Farrell.
While the dart from the cigarette lighter was poisoned, the doctors got to Weatherby in time with an effective antidote.
I'm still pretty much confused about what happened at Weatherby's house, Grant.
No more so than I am.
Beyond me, why Kirby Walsh would want to kill you.
Well, he must have mistaken Grant for one of M's men.
If that was so, he would have reported in by now.
Grant, you can't believe Kirby deliberately shot at you.
There's no doubt about it. He did.
You don't mean he's working for M?
Why not let me send out a general alarm for Kirby?
If Kirby is connected in any way with Mr. M, it's better we keep our suspicions to ourselves for the time being.
So M won't get wind of him.
Yes. We'll have to depend on the special detail. They'll find Kirby before long.
Hello, Evans.
How are you, Kirby?
Never felt better.
What are you doing here in Grant's apartment?
Waiting for you.
For me? Why?
After what happened at Weatherby's, you shouldn't have to ask.
What are you talking about?
Stalling won't do you any good.
What is this, a gag?
Is that what you call trying to kill Grant Farrell?
You two mugs are out of your heads.
Maybe, but you're going down to headquarters with it.
You're not going to put any cuffs on me.
He's pretty badly hurt. His head hit the desk.
We'll get him to the hospital. Grant can question him there.
Okay.
What did the tests of Kirby's blood show?
Same chemical was found in his blood that was present in the sample that you sent me, Grant.
Is there any possibility it could be a hypnotic?
In view of your description of Kirby's actions, I should say it was very possible.
Then he could have been acting under M's control.
Yes. It was necessary to make x-rays of the skull fracture. The pictures revealed a small object that had been surgically inserted into Kirby's ear.
Did you remove it?
I have it here.
Eardrum. Electronic ear. I wonder if there's any connection.
With what?
Well, it's a wild guess, surely. But this reminds me of the electronic ear that was stolen from Parker.
The blind inventor that was doing work for Dr. Kittridge.
Yes. Parker might be able to help us.
Well, this looks like an exact duplicate in miniature of the electronic ear we built for Dr. Kittridge.
Then there can be only one answer.
Only one. The electronic ear serves as a radio receiving set.
And anyone speaking over a microphone could be heard by Kirby no matter where he was. But no one else could hear a thing.
Provided a microwave beam was used in broadcasting.
Grant, that's how Kirby must have gotten his instructions from Mr. M.
Under the circumstances, there's no doubt that's so.
Is there any way we could hear someone broadcast over this miniature?
We have an amplifier that'll make it sound like an ordinary radio.
Could I borrow it?
Certainly. Smith will get it for you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Parker. Now we'll give the newspapers a story that will encourage a broadcast from this mysterious Mr. M.
Break promised in mysterious Mr. M case. Lieutenant Kirby Walsh, when interviewed today, promised new and interesting developments in the baffling case.
We should know about those developments, Anthony.
We will. Walsh declined further particulars, but admitted he and Grant Farrell had uncovered a lead that would stop M's activities.
That could be something to do with the Kittridge submarine engine.
Anything Kirby Walsh knows, we'll know. Calling Kirby Walsh. Calling Kirby Walsh. Listen carefully. Contact me as soon as you're alone on a radio wavelength of 12 meters. Change your police car radio to operate on this wavelength. I have some important questions I want answered. Remember, contact me as soon as you are unobserved. Do not fail in this. That is all.
Your newspaper story certainly did the trick, Grant.
There's no doubt now. M figures he has Kirby in his power.
I wish we could have had Kirby here. He might have recognized the voice.
Well, in that case, he'd have to obey. As it is, he'll do what we want, our way.
You should have set a time for Walsh to call.
That'll be too dangerous. He must be free to broadcast when he's alone.
Well, that means we'll be stuck here until we hear from him.
It means you will be. I have some important business to attend to.
There you are. When you throw that switch, we're on the air.
You tell me when.
I can say this, Grant, but you're putting yourself in an awful spot.
That's the only way I can figure to catch up with them.
But why do I have to be out of the running at a time like this?
Look, you've done plenty. You've already been closer to M than any of us.
Yeah, if I can only remember.
In trying to trap M, I may find out what happened to you firsthand. Let's get on with the broadcast. You ready?
Kirby Walsh calling. Kirby Walsh calling. Over.
Go ahead, Walsh. Give me the information you have.
We've located a model of a motor block for Dr. Kittridge's submarine engine.
Where is it?
Being shipped by truck to a government warehouse unescorted to avoid suspicion that it's valuable.
What route is the truck taking?
Highway 6 to County Road Fork, then south. The truck will leave the city here at 2 o'clock sharp.
Okay, thanks.
I hope that gets results.
Well, if I'm going to be a stand-in for a motor block, I'd better get moving.
Good luck, Grant.
There goes a great guy.
I won't argue with you about that.
Hello, Shrek. This is Derek Lamont. There's an important job to be done. I'll meet you in Donager in 15 minutes. That's right. Anthony's orders. Hello, Grandma.
Marina and I have had the most delightful drive, Derek.
We're going to do it more often, darling. It's good for you. But now I think you'd better lie down and rest.
I'll lie down in here.
It's quieter in your own room. I'll be in a minute to see that you're comfortable.
How is she?
Fine. The Hypnotreme injections make her docile as a lamb. She obeys orders like a child.
Her obedience makes it very convenient for us.
Derek, you aren't here to talk about Grandma. What's on your mind?
Marina, you and I have taken all we're going to take from Anthony Waldron.
You know something I don't. What is it?
A chance for us to sit in the driver's seat instead of Anthony.
You'll never get away with double-crossing Anthony.
He knows nothing about it.
Maybe not. But what about the real Mr. M? The unknown person who controls even Anthony?
I'm not worried about him. In a few hours, I'll be taking off from the Canyon Airport with a model of Kittridge's submarine engine.
Derek, if you get that, then you can really dictate terms.
When Anthony asks about me, you haven't seen me.
Fine.
The truck should pass here within an hour. As soon as you've taken over, drive to the Canyon Airport. I'll be waiting for you there.
Right. I wonder if he's Mr. M. I'd sure like to know. We've been working a long time without getting a look at that mysterious Mr. M.
I left Derek with definite instructions to stay in the laboratory. Where is he?
I don't know.
See you later.
Hello? It's Mr. M.
Yes?
Anthony Waldron, the mysterious Mr. M, has learned Derek is double-crossing you. His sister can give you all the details. Make certain she does.
So Derek is double-crossing me, and you know all about it.
No, I don't know anything.
Where is he? What's he up to? Answer me.
All right, all right. He's after a part of the Kittridge submarine engine on Highway 6. He's going to the Canyon Airport.
Climb down. It's in the truck. Let's go. Now, if you feel like calling the police, there's a telephone back there about 10 miles. Get those signs off the road. Come on.
I'll take Shrek with me. You get rid of the truck.
Okay. Hey, someone's coming.
It's Anthony. It's Mr. M.
Oh, so that's the big shot.
Wait here. Sure load off my mind to see you.
It is?
Marina must have told you where to find me.
She did.
I thought for once we'd get away with something without Mr. M finding out. There wasn't time to tell you, so I figured I'd fly the model of the engine block to a safe place and tell you about it later. It's already aboard the plane, in the large box.
You did just right. Not giving him a chance to make a move was smart work. But I'll fly the box to a safe place. You take the car back to town.
Sure, Anthony. I'll be glad to.
Mr. M, this is Bill Shrek, and I'm Donninger. We're sure glad to finally meet up with you. Which one of you is coming with me?
I am.
I haven't had a chance to thank you yet, Mr. M, for springing me from the police.
As long as you'll prove valuable to me, you'll be taken care of.
Imagine me sitting here talking to the mysterious Mr. M. Say, I bet there's not a half a dozen people know what you look like.
Your health will be better, Shrek, if you can forget what I look like. And also where I'm taking that box.
You can count on me.
I think you'd be wise to take that box to the nearest municipal airport, Mr. M. By the way, turn around. I'd like to see what you look like.
It's Grant Farrell.
Alias, the model of Dr. Kittridge's motor block. Thanks for bringing me here.